Good morning. It is day 168. And what a beautiful morning we get to wake up to. 6:54 and we're on our way. We have one mountain to climb today. I thought yesterday was the last mountain. So I have another mountain within me to be able to climb. But it's not for another 15 miles or so. But only 51 miles until we get to Katahdin. It's kind of crazy. Here's our timeline. Today and tomorrow, our goal is to get to A-Ball Bridge. And we'll stay at the campsite. The next morning, next morning we'll go and register at the ranger station. And then we'll stay at the Birches on Sunday? Yeah. And then Monday morning, we climb Katahdin. And I think it's four miles up. Usually takes over 5 hours. And then come down, we'll go up the A-Ball trail and go down Hunt. And then this journey is completed. Here's part of the trail that we're walking on right now. Hopping through rocks and roots. This is a little better. Still early, it's like 8:38. We've done about 4 miles. And it's still pretty cool today. Coming to the view of a pond. Where? You think there's moose over there?
No, there's Katahdin. There.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Is it? How do you know? Does it say? I gotta get a picture of that.
The sign says view of Katahdin.
Oh, wow, beautiful. I wonder who's climbing that today. We just saw the most amazing view of Katahdin, and I remember the first time we saw it, it was so far away. It was kind of like a blur, and now it is so big. It's really unbelievable. I think we'll get one more chance today to get a view of Katahdin, and then tomorrow we'll get a view at A-Ball Bridge, I believe. It's so magnificent. And then I found the perfect song. It's Climb Every Mountain by Barbara Streisand and Jamie Foxx. So if you look that up, you'll see it. And wow, it was something else. It went perfect with the view. So many thoughts going through my head, and I'm trying to hold on to so many moments. I don't think I have the capacity to remember everything that I've experienced out here. It's so many awesome moments, hard moments, and exhilarating moments, and scary moments. I think I've already forgotten a lot of them. So I'm grateful that I have my YouTube channel so I can go back and watch. But even that has only got, a small portion of our daily treks. But it's better than my memory, that's for sure. And I just want to hold on to everything. Here's some more boards we've been walking over. Some of them have been in really good shape, and others have been a little sketchy, but definitely better than the ones we had in the bogs where I fell through the boards. So, not complaining. And wow, what a beautiful day. Such a blessing. We have been so fortunate to have so many days of beautiful weather. And I think there's only been one fall that has really hurt me, and that was the one where I hit my ribs. It's still bothering me at night when I try to sleep. It's pretty painful, but all the rest of them have been bearable. So when I think about some of the other injuries that people have told me about, I feel very fortunate, and I don't think you're ever going to come out of this trail without some bumps and bruises. So far, I'm counting my lucky stars. We're walking along this stream. We're thinking we may have to cross, but here's a pine trail. Good for the feet. Lavender, one of the workers at Shaw's, did some trail maintenance, and she said she helped install some of the stairs in the 100-mile wilderness, so maybe this was part of her work. Here's our lunch spot for today. We are just gonna chill out and eat, and season one's gonna go in for a swim. I might go up to my knees, but that might be my limit. Bald eagle.
Come back. Wow, that was pretty cool. She was eating. She didn't have a camera. Come back.
Lunchtime is over. We're leaving the lake. It was wonderful. And we saw Zipper here. And our next quest is the mountain. But before that, I think we're going to see another view of Katahdin. So we have 2 more opportunities to potentially see a view of Katahdin again today. So I had my chicken salad, bacon chicken salad, and I put a couple strips of bacon from Shaw's in there. And then I had a payday. And I think a couple pieces of Starburst. So belly is full, my water bottles are full, and now it's time to conquer the next 8 to 10 miles. So the mountain is in about 5. So I think we've done right around 10 miles so far today. Here is our trail. And there is the mountain, 4.6. It is a gorgeous day today. I think tomorrow, maybe it might be a rainy day, part of the day, maybe. The trail actually takes us out here to the beach. Here's another view of the lake as the little waves are lapping the shore. And we have 3 more opportunities to see Katahdin, not 2, so that'll be 4 for the whole day. That's exciting. We're closing in. We've been climbing this ascent. It's not the mountain yet. but it's going to take us to the next view of Katahdin, and then following this is the climb up the mountain. And I don't remember the name of it, but when we summit it, I will let you know. But every bump incline to me at this point is like climbing another mountain. It's beautiful though. We just had two of the girls that we have been hiking around, Slugger and Saber, both started off as solo hikers, summited together today on a beautiful day. So that was exciting. So I'm super excited for them. I kind of figured it was either going to be today or tomorrow, but man, they had a great day to be on top of Katahdin. Okay, here's our next view of Katahdin. The clouds are covering the top, but there she is in all her glory. Natalie and John, we are seeing them on the trail. Look at you guys.
You have no idea. Oh my gosh.
We have been waiting to see. We're doing the ascent of this last mountain before Katahdin. We have just summited this mountain that I can't pronounce. So I'm going to show you what it is. And we are done summiting until Katahdin. But there's a viewpoint 200 feet that way where we can see Mount Katahdin. So I'm heading that way. Okay, I just took a 200-foot trail over to this viewpoint, and there is Mount Katahdin in all its glory again. This time the clouds are a little bit higher, so get a better view. Here's our last view of Mount Katahdin for the day. I don't know what made me think about this, but it just put a smile on my face. So many years ago, I had a team that was really, really good. We've had lots of teams that have been really good, but this was, my daughter was on the team, and we were on a bonding trip, and we were going to Itchnatucknee to float down the river on inner tubes. And so I told me we were going to do conditioning before we went on the inner tubes. And I really hadn't had like a huge thing in mind. We were just gonna start out jogging on the trail and then turn around and go back. And we started a nice easy jog, and I yelled out, because I stayed in the back, "How's everybody doing?" And they would yell back, all right, okay. And then somebody would say like, "Not good." I'm like, okay, let's keep running. And all I was waiting for is everybody to be like, "Great, awesome, we're doing great." And so they finally caught on about a mile down the trail. And it was funny because they would be like, "Emily, just say you're doing great." And so finally she caught on. And as soon as everybody said, "We're doing awesome, this is great," I said, "Okay, we can stop now, let's go back." And when we got back to the vans, I had like donuts and stuff that we don't normally, or didn't normally eat while we were training. So it was a little bit of a treat, but I just thought, you know, our attitude is so important regardless of what we're doing. And for some reason that popped up, that memory popped up into my head. And it was the class of, I think, 2015, right around that area. So that just made me chuckle, and I wanted to share it. So maybe it made you chuckle too. One of the other things that they said while they were running and trying to get them all to say how good they were doing, and you know, like they'd say, just say you're doing great, and they'd be like, but I'm not, and they're like, just fake it till you make it. And sometimes I tell them that, just fake it till you make it, because if you keep on telling yourself you're doing good, eventually you'll start believing it. So we used to use that term a lot, fake it till you make it. And yeah, I just got a chuckle out of that. I remembered that last part once I shut off the video, so I wanted to add that in. Here's a little bit more of what we are going through today to get down to our campsite. Here are Rainbow Cascades stream, and it is the stream that we're going to be camping next to in about 1.7 miles.